Some bad bag on get it. What you mean?
I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't favor. Say amen. Amen, 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 amen. That boys and they can't win. Can't win, can't win, can't win, can't win. Jet.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with Week 14 action of Season 3 of the RFL. Appreciate you guys coming through, checking out some more Relocation Football League work here tonight here on a Tuesday night. Thanks for coming through. RFL analysis, Raekwon, Awesome Crocodile, Justin, Nicholas Roy, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming through. We got ourselves a big NFC matchup here between the 11-1 Toronto Thunderbirds and the 6-6 Oklahoma City Lancers. It's been a rough season for the Lancers. This second half of the season has been losing a couple games straight. There's a lot of talk about the starting quarterback that they had in Trey Mason turning things around for this franchise and getting their first appearance possibly this season into the postseason. Unfortunately, so far the way it's looking, that may not be the case. A 500 record at 6-6, they're really going to have to win out at this point. If not, I doubt they'll make it. This game really is going to be it for them. If they lose this one, I don't think they'll have a chance at competing for a wild card spot. What's good, Ladarius? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Kendrick Allen. Without further ado, though, let's get this game on the road. We already know about the Thunderbirds. They're just trying to keep the streak going. Let's see if Coach Kozera can continue to keep this show rolling. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. RFL game day. So here we are, Toronto kicking this one off to Oklahoma City. And the Lancers going to field this one in the end zone as he'll elect to take this one out. Drop down at the 23, so maybe not the best decision. Taking a knee would have put them at the 25, but a little bit of a couple yard difference. And trotting out to the field for the first time today, it's Trey Mason. Big free agent pickup for the Oklahoma City Lancers this season. He had his shot there in Madden in the NFL. And it came over as a free agent, was a big sign, as I said, and unfortunately has not been able to turn things around for this franchise. They weren't a bad franchise, but they really had a goal of making it to the playoffs this season. They'll run the football, and on the first play, the Thunderbirds defense, man, they're looking hot from last week. They did a great job on defense in their win. And here they are off to a great start. Jaron Gray, the rookie linebacker, is coming in free off the edge. Get off me, as he's able to shrug the running back, Stephen James, out the way and make a good solid tackle. What's good, James? James Erickson, appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Ty Brewski. Second down and 11 here. Shotgun for Trey Mason. He'll hand this one off in 0-3 with a lot of space, and he's got the first down. And if you're going to be Toronto, this is going to be the guy you have to key in on. Nate Oquin III last week, 17 carries, 92 yards. Yeah, he didn't get in the end zone, but he was an effective back in that matchup. It was a simulated win, but this is the guy you got to key on. He really gets this offense moving. If you can shut him down, keep him on 100 yards, you're on the right path. We'll go with the run play again, and there we go. Good start. As he'll be dropped down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 6. Big tackle behind the line of scrimmage there by Ray Woody. That's a lot of lost yards there for a run play. 6 yards. The minute he touched that football, he was getting dropped back. Great job there by Woody, taking on that block, fighting through it, and coming up with a nice tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Second down and 16 now here for OKC. They'll run the football. Nate O'Quinn trying to get to the outside. And he will be dropped for another loss. A loss of a yard. Just was talking about how they had to key in on this running game. And as soon as I said it, 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Great job there by Jordan Kramer. Big third down here for the Lancers. More importantly for the defense. Can't afford to give this up. Trey Mason setting up his feet. No one open. Throws this one out of bounds. Incomplete. And so that will be a stop there for the Toronto Thunderbirds. Looking good here on defense. So the Lancers punting this one away and back to return it. And fair catch it there is, I think I really struggle saying this guy's name. He's a free agent pickup for Fantanuk. I believe that's how you say it. But trotting out onto the field, LC3 of the Toronto Thunderbirds. He has been amazing. Second in ranks for MVP of the NFC. And here we go. First down and 10 for the Toronto Thunderbirds. 3 receivers out wide to the right side. Shotgun for LC3. Play action as he'll look to throw. And he'll just take off straight up the middle. Beautiful jump cut. And he's got the first down. 10 yards on the carry to move the chains. And that's what makes this team so dangerous, is the guy that they have there leading this offense. LC3, one of the best dual threat quarterbacks you'll ever see here in this league. First down and 10, play action. LC3 once again scrambling, throws on the move, diving catch for the first down. Great play to move the chains as he's able to get this one all the way down to the 36. Really do not know how to say this guy's name. I gotta pronunciate this. I've been trying to do it even off stream. Fatanikun. I think it's Fatanikun. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, that's the closest I can come up. You're gonna have to Google that or something. First down and 10 here at the 36-yard line. They'll go with the draw play. And that's gonna be Ronnie Nickens. Nice little jump cut. Gets this one about half the distance. And that'll set up a nice second down there for the Toronto Thunderbirds. Here's a closer look at the Thunderbirds offense, though. We talked about LC3. What about their receiver? Rookie guy, TJ Reynolds. DeAndre Cain's been coming to life in these past second half of the season. LC3, of course, with a great running back in Ronnie Nickens in the backfield, able to rush for over 1,000 yards in last week's matchup. Play action and off the edge. Looks like there was no block at all. He had no opportunity to even set his feet or even look downfield to throw the football, as that is George Gratz coming off the left side off the blitz. Here's another look at this play. Gratz coming off the edge, and there was absolutely no one there to pick him up. That was a great nickel blitz there that the Lancers sent that got there immediately, as that'll set up a long third down now for the Toronto Thunderbirds. It was good, T. Savage. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Mitchie Boy and Ethan Long. It's third down and 13 here for the Toronto Thunderbirds as they'll line up I formation. LC3 looking to throw, and he'll break a tackle. Still on his feet, slides to avoid contact, and that is a great scramble. Able to get them, I believe, in field goal range, but I'm not sure if their kicker can probably hit from this distance. Been a lot of kickers that have not been able to hit from the 34-yard line, but they will attempt it. And let's see if he's got the legs. Let's go to Anthony Ross. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. This one's going to be a 51-yarder on a line drive, and he has got it. Easy work as they'll tackle on 3 points to have the lead here. Great kick there by Wheeler. And Toronto will take the early 3-0 lead over Oklahoma City. That was a good kick. Had more than enough leg. Probably could have hit that one back from the 40. Here goes the Thunderbirds kicking this one off. We'll get a look at the Lancers offense once again. And this one won't even be able to get returned as it goes all the way in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here goes number 11 back out onto the field. Trey Mason looking to lead this offense down the field. But before then, here's a look at the NFC playoff picture in the RFL so far. Thunderbirds, you can see, are in there. Lancers aren't even in the hunt. So, like I said, this is a big game for them. There's a possibility if they win this game, they still have a chance to probably get in the wild card spot. It's very unlikely still, but This is still a big game. If they don't win this one, it's a for sure no-go for them in the playoffs this season. There goes N03, though, running the football. Gets 6 yards. And that'll be second down and 4 at the 31-yard line. I said we need to get you as a commentator for NFL. I wish, man. Offset I formation, play action. Here goes Trey Mason scrambling, getting chased down. Jiren Gray able to get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Gets this one all the way to the 40-yard line. That's a great scramble, 8 yards for Mason. I feel like this Lancers team has themselves some really good, solid players. They have the quarterback, I feel, in Trey Mason. They have the running back at N03, and they do have some receivers, but I feel this draft, the receiver position, maybe they just need one more solid receiver out of the draft that can really set this offense apart. Probably some other offensive linemen up front that can probably contribute better. I think they got themselves a good team. I mean, their defense is pretty solid. It just seems like they're one of those good teams who are stacked with some good players that just don't seem to come out on top of games. But handoff right there, nothing really to get. And here's another look at this Lancers offense. I already talked about how skilled they are. N03, definitely the guy to watch out for. Nate Oquin III, John Johnson too. Let's not forget about that 6'6" tall behemoth on the outside, wearing the jersey number 80 at the bottom of your screen. No look to pass, scrambles, gets this one for another first down, as he'll get this one to the 45. Great scramble there by Trey Mason. He said, why don't you want anyone having more than one player unless you're... Yeah, see, I do not want more than... It doesn't make sense for people to be submitting a whole bunch of players more than one, because everybody's got to get a chance and an opportunity to get drafted. If you got a guy submitting like 2, 3 players and things like that, not everybody's going to have a chance. So there's got to be rules. I don't want everybody flooding the league with, players all from one person. And that's why, like, from a donation, even for that to happen, is still unlikely. The only way that you can submit 2 players in the draft now is if you do a $50 donation, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not going to go for. So it's really rare for that to happen, and that gives everybody else in the community an opportunity to be able to get drafted. It's not going to be a lot of guys getting picked up this year, I can tell you that. There's going to be a cutoff now. There's going to be a limit to certain positions depending on the custom draft class that I'll have. And so, I mean, that's what the deal is. That's the way I'm going to rock with it, and I'm sticking to my rules there. What's good, James Moose? What's good, Avery? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Good play right there, though, by the Thunderbirds as they were able to drop them back for a 3-yard loss for a sack. Second down and 13 now for the Lancers. They'll pitch this one out. N03 trying to get the outside. Spin move, not effective. Great job right there. The rookie defensive back, Victor Rocca, as he was able to wrap him up, drop him behind the line of scrimmage, and that sets up now 3rd and 16. Another 3-yard loss for the offense. What's good, Anthony Goods? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Appreciate it. Hope to see you and more. If you want to learn more about the league, check out my website on my channel page. You can go there on YouTube. And once you go to the home page on for the RFL on the channel page, click on the website. Should be in the top. Click on that, it'll take you. It used to be just relocationfootballleague.com, but I got to pay for that domain to get that back. I'll let you guys know when I do that. But incompletion right there, 4th down and 16, and the Lancers going to have to punt this one away. Tried to squeeze that one out to Stephen James, their running back. And look at that, great coverage there by the rookie, Jiren Gray. Appreciate the subscription, Anthony Goods. Also on the website, you have an opportunity to submit a draft player for next season if you're interested in that. And if you're 18 years or older on a PlayStation 4 and you will have Madden 19, you will be able to apply for a coaching job if you're interested. A good spin move there, though, by Fatanuk. I got to learn how to say this guy's name because it definitely seems like they're starting to get him some more touches. Here we go, first down and 10 for the Toronto Thunderbirds. Pistol formation for LC3. He's got 3 receivers out wide for him. He'll look to throw once again, but he will not throw it as he'll take off. Beautiful spin move, breaks a tackle, goes down at the 26-yard line. Almost picks up the first down. They're going to call it 2nd and inches after that great scramble. Appreciate that, Ariana Lopez. Thanks for coming through, checking out the live stream. Here goes a handoff. It's going to be a carry to Roddy Nickens. Different type formation that the Thunderbirds usually don't run, but Nickens there able to scoop up that first down and move the chains here for Toronto. Seems like as of late here for the Thunderbirds, they have started to take a more aerial approach. As for running the football, which they did a lot there in the first half of the season, here goes LC3 looking to throw. Takes off. He is unable to escape the pocket. Down he will go for a sack. Bryant Cross able to catch him before he could get right through the space that he had. And that's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 12 for the Thunderbirds. Big time play right there. Here's another look at it. LC3 just trying to maneuver and make something happen once again with his legs. This time the defense was prepared. Bryant Cross able to make a nice move there, getting underneath of the arms and shoulder pads of the right tackle and making a solid tackle behind the line of scrimmage, which results in a sack. 2nd down and 12 now for the Thunderbirds. LC3 letting one fly across the middle. This one could not be held on to. We tried to get that one out to Roshan Parker, the tight end, who's been having himself a spectacular first season here in the RFL with the Thunderbirds. And here's our first look in depth of the Lancers defense, led by the guy right there in the middle, number 55, Tim Pennington. He is the anchor of this defense and the captain. And he has been a big-time playmaker. Watch out for him when he's on the field. It's hard for teams to move the ball, especially when running, because he does a great job in run support. 3rd down and 12, LC3 looking to throw, shoots one down the field, and incomplete, played perfectly. He tried to go deep to DeAndre Cahan, and the coverage was just good, able to get his hands down there and swat that one incomplete to bring up 4th down. Great job there by the Lancers defense. They are able to get the Toronto Thunderbirds off the field. Now they'll have to boot this one away. Gets this one off. And it's a great punt. This one falling inside the 10-yard line. It'll be marked down at the 4. So here we go once again. Trey Mason in this Lancers offense, trotting back out onto the field. Still no points on the board yet. It's going to be tough, too. If they want to get a touchdown to try to take the lead, they're going to have to drive 96 yards down the field. High formation, 2 receivers out wide there as they'll run the football. Nate Oquin III breaking some tackles, but he'll be wrapped up for a minimal gain. Looks like he gets actually a decent gain there, 4 yards, and that's going to set up 2nd down and 6. Here's a closer look at the Toronto Thunderbirds defense. Solid linebacker once again for their defense. Wayne Norman leads the RFL in the category for the 2nd consecutive year for Defensive Player and Linebacker of the Year. And that's something that looks like he's well ahead, may just end up winning those awards for the 2nd year in a row. Been excellent this season. 2nd down and 6. They try to go with a design quarterback draw, and that is just not the play call to get the job done. Gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Great tackle there by Barnes, and that sets up now 3rd and 6 for the Lancers. What's good, Buki Mets? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd down and 6 here. Under center, Trey Mason dropping back, looking to pass. Lets this one fly into the flats, and a great tackle made there in the open field. Able to drop Stephen James behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. That's the safety Fells in on the tackle. Another look at this play. Just try to swing it out there to James to see if he can do something with the space that he had. But once again, got to credit fails here. So a lot of times where you see an offensive player with the ball in his hands against a defender one-on-one, and I would have to say more than likely he misses that tackle. That's a solid tackle made there by Fells to keep up and bring up that 4th down. And with that, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Oklahoma City Lancers going to have to punt this one away at the start of the second quarter. But it's a very low-scoring ball game so far. Haven't seen a touchdown yet. Only a field goal on the board. The Toronto Thunderbirds lead over the Lancers here 3-0 while on the road. You already know that the Thunderbirds like to get in these close games. They have been in many close games this season, has only lost one. And so this is a team in the clutch time. They know how to get the job done because they got the man behind the offensive line to do so. LC3 has just been phenomenal this season. Here goes the punt out of their own end zone. No blockers, but it's a big punt. It must be the wind blowing. Beautiful spin move. Tries to make the second defender miss, but the second wave able to bring him down. Drop down at the 42-yard line. Tinakun on the return. And we'll get a look at the the Thunderbirds offense once again. LC3, still only 3 points on the board here for this Thunderbirds offense. 2 backs in the backfield there. They'll motion Nickens, and here goes LC3 looking to pass. Stepping up in the pocket, lets one fly. And I do not know what else, Ronnie Nickens was doing there. Just caught the football, hit the deck. He saw the defenders were coming. I guess he just felt it was the best decision to just hit the ground and just take what he could. And he actually ends up losing 5 yards on the play. I formation, LC3 spinning around, scrambling out to the left side. And it's going to be a great scramble for a first down, but he gets drilled. Big time hit there by the linebacker, Kason Fine, but that's going to be a first down for Toronto. Here's another look at this play. Great scramble by LC3, but you got to be careful here when you take hits like this. Boom! Hits him right there. But it will be a first down. Another look at that one. That was actually Xavier Barrs, the linebacker, who came up with that bone-chilling hit. And they've got to be careful with LC3. Last week he got injured, had to sit out for the rest of the game. Fortunately for the Thunderbirds, it wasn't that serious. He's able to play this week. But he's got to be careful. Just came off an injury pretty much, and taking hits like that's never good. Here he is getting lit up. Ronnie Nickens dropped down right at the line of scrimmage. 4 carries for just 3 yards. This Lancers defensive line, they're very solid. They do a good job when it comes against the run. The Thunderbirds in the past couple of weeks, they've really struggled running the football. And looks like their struggles continue. Here goes LC3 getting chased behind, fumbles, and it's scooped up and going to be scored by Tim Pennington unless Nickens can get there, but he won't. Touchdown, Lancers. Tim Pennington, I was just talking about him. He's just everywhere that the football is, and there he is with the scoop and score as the Lancers will take the lead over the Thunderbirds. Big time forced fumble that results in 6. I don't know what happened there on that play. Offensive line just did not get a hand on him. He just came off free on that right side and was able to drill LC3 as he prepared to try to throw the football away. He already had a full head of steam chasing him, so even with the speed of LC3, he was not going to be able to just outrun him from that point. And unfortunately, maybe he should have held on to the ball, took the sack, and unfortunately turns into 6 points there for the defense. 7 with the extra point. Tyrone Connor, though, getting the football. This one in the back of the end zone will be a touchback, and the Thunderbirds will come back out onto the field at the 25. You saw a cool Anthony Ross. Appreciate you coming through, checking out this game for as long as you can. Much appreciated. First down and 10. Pistol formation here for LC3. Back out onto the field after giving up a defensive touchdown, and he'll scramble. This one out past the 30-yard line as he gets it to the 31. 5 carries out of the pocket there. 47 yards so far on the night for LC3. He's just looking to get his team back into this ball game. And we'll see what happens here. 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard scramble. We'll look to pass. LC3 getting sacked once again. Dropped down at the 23-yard line. And that sack, you probably got to fault LC3. That's the 4th sack already in this first half. In the beginning of the 2nd quarter here for the Lancers. And like I was saying, you got to probably fault LC3 here on this play. You can see him dropping back, looking to pass. The defensive ends, they're closing, they're going upfield. In that situation, you got to step up in the pocket, tries to run outside, pretty much just run straight into the defense here. And Brian Cross comes up with the sack, and so that's going to bring up a long 3rd down once again here for the Thunderbirds. What's good, Coach Armstrong? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd down and 12. Pistol formation here for LC3. Play action. He gets a nice shot block to extend him some time, but he's still getting pressure. Throws down the field. Wide open. 1st down, Toronto. How do you leave a target that wide open? That's their biggest target on the field. Tight end Rashawn Parker. There was nobody near him. It's wide open. He probably should have thrown this one earlier. He would have had some space to work with after the catch, but still, nevertheless, big gain down the field for Toronto as they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. I formation here for the offense. Play action again. Pressure in his face, and he gets drilled. 4 sacks by Bryant Cross. At this pace, he is just 2 sacks away from tying the record for the RFL for the most sacks in a single game. He's already got 4 sacks, though, in the first half. That is amazing. Here's another look at this hit. He just gets drilled. As soon as he carries out that play-action fake, Bryant Cross just lays one straight into his chest, and he just sends him flying back for a big loss. And that'll set up now a long 2nd down and 20 back at midfield. LC3 under center this time. Still going to go with play action as he'll look to try to throw. Trying to scramble as well, and he takes another sack. He's been sacked already 6 times here in this ball game in the first half alone. That goes to show you about this offensive line struggling this season. Yeah, they've been sacked a lot, but I don't have to say so far in this game on how it's been going, LC3 just doesn't seem to be finding his receivers open, and he's not doing a good job with movement in the pocket right now. I mean, he's in that situation, throw the football away. Instead, runs into the defense again. Once again, we already know the logic of Madden 18 definitely tends to ruin games with quarterback plays like that, but still got to try to hope for the best for your quarterback when he gets in that situation. 3rd down and 22, though, for the Thunderbirds. Play action as they'll still look to throw. LC3 just looking rattled. Catch is made, and he just runs backwards. Picks up the 2 yards, though. They lost on the previous play, but that is nowhere near enough of what they needed to try to move the chains. And so they'll have to punt this one away, and the Lancers got to be feeling good. A lot of momentum on their side. 6 sacks so far in this first half. They have the lead after a defensive touchdown. Their offense hasn't scored yet, so this will be prime time for them on offense if they can get something done here. Short punt. That goes to show you how hard the wind is blowing here in this ball game. Fielded there by John Johnson. And back out onto the field goes Trey Mason and the Lancers offense. First down and 10 here for the Lancers, looking to score to go up by 2 possessions. 2 backs in the backfield with Mason getting pressured. Lets one fly before taking the sack, and a good play right there by the defense. As soon as he tried to get that one out towards his tight end, he got drilled, dropped the football, and it turned out to be an incomplete pass as a result. 2nd down and 10 now for the Lancers. Lancers coming out. Mason this time under center. 3 in the backfield, but they'll look to throw. Spins around, wide open receivers. It's tight end Wisney for the first down. Gets this one to midfield to move the chains. He was just wide open there on that left side, coming across the field. Recognized fairly easy there by Mason. As soon as he saw it, set his feet, made a nice throw. And that's a first down for OKC. TJ Wisney, a second-year player here in the RFL. This is his second team that he's been on. His first season he was with the Crusaders. There was a handoff in 03. First down run, able to move the chains. Gets this one to the 35. That's going to be a 15-yard gain and a first down once again for the Lancers. Not looking so good here for Toronto. Their offense is struggling. A lot of sacks on LC3. Has not been getting really any good plays as far as trying to set up and look for receivers. The receivers just seem to be getting shut down today on top of that. I'm not seeing anyone open downfield for the Thunderbirds, and also, he's also not doing too great in the pocket as well. The scrambling, taking sacks has not been looking good for the Thunderbirds offense, and the Lancers looking to take advantage here. Can they score a touchdown to go up by a couple possessions? Play action, pressure starting to come, and there goes Trey Mason getting brought down for a huge loss on the sack. Ray Woody able to record his first of the night. There's another look at this play. Play action. Mason trying to look down the field. And Woody with a solid tackle there. Come up with the sack. Second down and 22. They'll try to run the football, and that's not going nowhere. Good defense there by the Thunderbirds. I'll have to say, the first half of the season, they're an all right defense. Second half, the Toronto Thunderbirds defense has been much improved. They're down and 22. Here goes Trey Mason. Letting one fly down the field. He had a guy wide open. Just missed on the pass. 2 of 6 on the day there for Trey Mason. It's been a rough day for him. It's crazy, though. Only 6 passing attempts. And he still struggled. Here goes a punt. As I said, defense looking good here for the Thunderbirds, but that was just a missed opportunity. Had a wide receiver wide open in the middle of the field. Just could not get it there to him. High kicks this one, and this one goes in the end zone for a touchback. So here we are getting our first look at the Toronto Thunderbirds offense once again. I said the first look didn't make any sense because they've been out onto the field. But LC3 trotting back out. It's been a rough day for him. A really rough day. Has not been able to score a touchdown for his team yet. Struggling to run the football is the team. In the past 3 to 4 weeks that's been the case. There goes a throw, though, on the money as he finds Malcolm McDaniels out of the backfield on a running back wheel route. Good play right there, able to get 7 yards on the play. Second down and 3 here, pistol formation, LC3. Look to throw. That's one fly. Quick down the field. He finds DeAndre Cain, and he's got the wheels. One guy to beat, and he will. To the house for a touchdown. Looking like himself back in his rookie season a season ago. 73 yards to the touchdown to the second-year man out of Duke, DeAndre Cain. He must have cooked him off the line instantly because the minute he dropped back to even pass the football, he threw it immediately down the field. And DeAndre Cain, despite on how he's been doing this season, been struggling a little bit, second half he has come back to life, and big play like this, really reminiscent of season 2. And all of those deep touchdown passes that LC3 threw him on both of their rookie years together. And Definitely looks like they owed them there on that connection. Here goes the extra point to give them the lead back. Kick is up, and it is good. 10-7 is the score as Toronto will go back up. Two plays, 80 yards for the Thunderbirds. Great run to start it, and a deep 73-yard touchdown by LC3. Maybe that's going to bounce him back and put him back into his rhythm to be more comfortable in the pocket. But here goes the kickoff. Lancer's going to field this one at about the 13-yard line. Beautiful jump cut. And he'll be taken down immediately right after by rookie defensive back Victor Rocca. 17-yard return there by John Johnson. And here goes Trey Mason again. And the offense have not been able to get any points whatsoever on the offensive side of the ball. The only touchdown that they have on the board has came from a defensive turnover that they had, which was a forced fumble on LC3 that was recovered to the house by Tim Pennington earlier. Still, this offense has been struggling. Here goes play action. Mason spinning around, trying to outrun Jiren Gray, but that is not always a safe bet. This is probably the fastest linebacker that they have on their defense. And even though we know Trey Mason to be a fast guy, that's a fast linebacker, and he's able to hawk him down. Keep it to a short 2-yard gain. What's good, Bobby Steele? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. You too, Michael. Second down and 8. 5 wide empty set. Here goes Mason once again trying to scramble. Fumbles, and it is luckily recovered back by the Lancers. A lot of opportunities right there for the Thunderbirds to fall on it, but not a single one of them could get the ball. And it luckily falls back in the hands of OKC. Crazy enough, it's been already a total of 9 sacks in this first half alone, with still a lot of time left to play. Jiren Gray, you can see right there, missed the recovery. Defensive lineman tried to get it. He bobbled the football a little bit there. That was Ray Woody who tried to get it, you can see. Great recovery, though. Keep the ball in their hands. They have one more opportunity, most likely here, to try to pick up this first down. They'll come out same formation with 5 wide empty set. They'll look to scramble, and he's got the whole right side. And he's got the first down. Trey Mason able to get this one out past the 45-yard line for a first down. 5 carries for 40 yards on the night for Mason. We tend to forget he's a good dual threat quarterback as well. Still got to see him play more in the future just to see how things are going. This is his first season in the RFL. Big free agent sign for the Lancers, as I said, way back at the start of this season. That was all the talk pretty much of the offseason, during the preseason. And the Lancers need to change. First down and 10 at the 46. Shotgun once again for Trey Mason. This time in the backfield, N03. We'll hand it off to him, and Nate Oakland the third. A nasty spin move, breaks another tackle, and is taken down at the 40 for a first down. Once again, moving the chains. 2-minute warning has been hit after a great run by N03, and that sets up first and 10 at the 40. Trey Mason going on the sideline, talking things up with his coach, looking to get the next play that could spark this offense to try to take their lead back. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Trey Mason coming up once again in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield with him this time. 3 receivers out wide. Mason looking to throw. Pressure's coming. Throws this one out of bounds. Looks like he tried to hit somebody in the flats. Even that guy ran out of bounds somewhere. Couldn't even see him on the camera angle. And that's second down and 10. Incompletion, and they'll come out same exact formation. They'll look to throw again. Lets this one fly in the flats for the second time. This time he's got his receivers. It's tight end TJ Wisney. But it won't amount to much. Just a 2-yard gain on the play. Third down and 18 now for the Lancers. This is a big third down here for the Thunderbirds. Trying to maintain their lead. And cannot afford to give up 8 yards if that's the case. Even getting in field goal range, the Lancers could have an opportunity to tie this ball game up. And the Thunderbirds, they'll definitely feel good about themselves if they prevent that. They're down in 8. Trey Mason looking to pass again, and he goes down for a sack. Ray Woody for the second time. Once again, man, this Madden 18 AI, it just really kills the game at times. Too many sacks where we see the quarterbacks just running straight into the defense. What kind of quarterback do you know would ever do that in real life? I don't care if you were the worst quarterback in the league. Nobody's going to just run into the defense like that so blindly. You obviously see the pressures coming. Step up in the pocket. Be aware of what's around you. Hopefully Madden 19 answers and fix these problems. As I said, I've saw a lot of it fixed from the beta, but I hope that that's going to be the case when the game comes out. 4th down, he'll punt this one high into the air. And it'll bounce inside the 5, but take a Thunderbirds bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And so Thunderbird coming back out onto the field, getting the job done on defense, preventing them from getting a score. DeAndre Cain on that last drive had his first reception of the game all the way to the house. 73 yards for a touchdown. He's only been targeted 2 times today. That was a big-time play there for the Thunderbirds to give them back the lead and possibly some momentum to make something happen here on their second go-around. Here goes LC3 dropping back, looking to pass. And he misses. It's absolute whiffs on that pass. And there was a wide-open player right there across the middle of the field. Cannot miss these type of opportunities. LC3 dropping back, looking to pass, shoots one deep down the field again. DeAndre Cain, diving reception for the first down. And that's going to be a timeout called by the Thunderbirds with just 2 catches on the night. DeAndre Cain, over 100 yards receiving. Another big play down the field. Looks like this defensive back just cannot stick with him. He is cooking him off the line. He might need some backup over the top. 1st down and 10, same formation. LC3 looking to pass again, and he'll scramble out to the right side. Absolutely nobody there, and he tries to hit a spin move. Doesn't work out. Good solid tackle, but he will have a 1st down and then some. Great scramble for LC3, and they will burn their second timeout here in this first half. One more remaining for the Thunderbirds, and looks like they're going to try to score before the end of this first half. Already in field goal range at the 27. Double tight formation here for the Thunderbirds. LC3 once again looking to throw on the money. And it seems like the Thunderbirds trying to take that deep shot approach. I guess they feel that they can really test these defensive backs of the Lancers. And we really haven't seen LC3 throw any short to medium passes. Everything's pretty much at this point has been deep. A lot of shot play action plays. 2nd down and 5 though here. LC3 in the pistol. Play action again. Nice chop block to extend his time. And LC3 outruns the defender. And he's got a great scramble that could have resulted in a loss. Gets 2 yards. I don't even know how he was able to escape that. Looks like for a minute that was going to be a big loss. But there goes to show you the wheels of LC3. He'll drop back looking to pass. Spins around, throws. It's a nice catch, but he is not in bounds. Tries to get that one to his tight end, Tremont Scrine. Leads him just way too far. And so the Thunderbirds going to have to settle for 3 points here. This one's going to be from the 20-yard line. An easy 37-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if he can nail it. This one should be a chip shot. And it's going to be blocked. The Lancers going to scoop it up. He's got one guy and a touchdown-saving tackle by Kyle Bain. And, man, that could have been a crazy ending to the first half. But Kyle Bain able to save a touchdown that could have gave the Lancers the lead before the end of the half. That was a clutch play. And that's going to be it. We're heading into halftime and the locker room. And the Thunderbirds, after getting a little bit of a scare there at the end, they'll still have the lead. 10-7 is the score heading into halftime. Stats looking tremendous there for the Thunderbirds in the first half. As for the Lancers, looking terrible. not even able to make anything happen when it comes to passing the football down the field. They still are in this game thanks to that play right there by Tim Pennington, the linebacker, with the scoop and score. But the Thunderbirds were able to answer back with a deep 73-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Cahan. He took it to the house, and that's where we stand now. Score 10-7 as it is. And a couple of other plays here. DeAndre Cahan just starting to catch fire in that first half. Over 100 receiving yards. And he is just woken up in the second half of the season, as I like to say a lot. The first half looked very detrimental to his career almost. And I mean, he has really stepped up in the second half, really where it counts. Here goes the return from the 10-yard line. He gets this one all the way out past the 35, out to the 36. Madden on the return, and here goes DeAndre Cahan coming out onto the field. 2 receptions, 102 yards in that first half, and a touchdown. The reason why the Lancers have the lead. What's good, Canadian Gamer? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10. I formation for the Lancers. I said the Lancers, I meant the Thunderbirds. Here's a handoff. Ronnie Nickens. That has been only his 5th carry of the season. Of the day. He's only got 6 yards. So Lancers defense done a great job shutting out this running game. You see 3 setting up the running back screen, and Nickens darts out of bounds before picking up the first down. Goes out a yard short at the 45. You better hope that this doesn't come back to bite him. He could have picked up that first down. All they need is a yard now. Do they go back to Nickens to try to pick this one up? They do, and he's got it. And then some. Tries to lower the shoulder, then gets blasted from behind, which actually lunges him forward for an extra yard. But that's going to be first down and 10 for the Thunderbirds, as they're able to get this one into the Lancers' territory, just barely across midfield at the 49. Another look at this play. Great job by the offensive line up front. And it's a rarity that we have been able to say that. A lot of times this offensive line just has not done a good job in run or pass protection. But still, despite that, that goes to show you how great of a team the Thunderbirds have, even without an offensive line to really do anything. 11-1 record, and look at that. Powerful running by Ronnie Nickens. Breaks the tackle, gets 9 yards on the carry. It's good, Dwarf. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Good run there up the gut, and there's a lot of times in ball games where the Thunderbirds, they run the football outside, and I mean, yeah, that's all good and all, but when you got yourself a powerful running back like Ronnie Nickens, whoa, are they punting it? Wow. This is definitely a Madden glitch here that could cost them, and this is exactly what what Coach Kozera was talking about on his playbook. They actually punted it away. That's the first time that actually happened. So, Coach, Jesus, that sucks. That's really got to suck that they punted that away. Got to find a way to fix that, Coach. At this point, I can't start over the game. It's too late. And they just gave up a... I'm kind of shocked that that just happened. That's never happened before. There's a handoff, and he'll be dropped down at the 10. Still, Madden, come on, man. Why is this even happening? This should not be happening. It does not make the least a bit of sense at all. At all. We were having themselves an excellent drive down the field. And that could really cost them the game here. And here goes 8-on-3 with a Marshawn Lynch-type stiff arm. Just absolutely throws the rookie Xavier Mays. Takes him on a little joyride as he launches him backwards for the first down. Here's another look at this run. And man, yeah, that really, you already know how I feel about keeping this league balanced and fair. So I feel some type of way that the Thunderbirds did punt that one away. Yeah, it may have been because of Coach Kozera's playbook, but that really strikes a nerve right there. The fact that that really took place in the game and they punted away when they were moving down the field. That could have been a game-changing moment for the Thunderbirds, and now it could be a game-changing moment for the Lancers here. There's a flag, though, on the field. This one should be getting called back. Might be holding by the offense. Appreciate that, Bobby Steele. Try my best. The more practice I get with the commentary, the better, of course, I'll get. That goes with anything. The more you do something, the better you'll get at it. First down and 20. Trey Mason looking to try to set up the running back screen, and here goes that Madden, I guess, payback for the punt earlier. Now the Thunderbirds defense coming up with big plays, but jeez, second down and 32. How are the Lancers going to get themselves out of this situation? Not to mention, they've got to worry about possibly being sacked in the end zone for a safety. Ben Meacham coming through, blowing that play up. Second down and 32 here. Three receivers out wide to the left side. Here goes Trey Mason. And so look to pass. Scrambling. Takes off to the right side. And the defense, they are all over him. Not much to give up there. It's a decent gain of 10 yards, though. But they still need 22 more in order to move the chains and keep this drive going. There's another look at this play. Mason can't find anyone deep, and that's exactly the case, that they're not going to be able to find anybody deep. Toronto already knows the situation. They're playing everybody deep, so nothing's there. And now it's third down and 22 here for the Lancers. Can they convert? That would be crazy if they can. And they'll look to pass. Looks like man-to-man coverage. Pressure's not getting there, though. Throws while on the move. He looks like he had a step over the defender, but he overshoots it. That results in an incompletion, fourth down, and the Lancers will have to punt it away. What's good, Jordan Bryant? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here goes the Lancers booting this one away. Great defense by the Thunderbirds. Here goes the return. That, and the Coon gets blown up down at the 45-yard line, but a good job hanging on to the football as he does not fumble. LC3 trotting back out onto the field, 8 for 12, 179 yards passing, a touchdown pass as well, no interceptions, so he's done great taking care of the football. Well, actually, I might have to turn that back. He did fumble to get the only points for the Lancers, but the offensive line really didn't block that time. Here goes a run by Ronnie Nickens. Not too much to get, about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8. Xavier Bars on the tackle. I hope that we don't see another punt by the Lancers again. Second down and 8. Now look to set up the running back screen. It's there again. Nice block. Ronnie Nickens for the first down. And LC3 all fired up, celebrating as they will move the chains. First down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Running back screen has been something they've really been throwing towards Malcolm McDaniels, but the past couple of running back screens that they have thrown has been Ronnie Nickens in there getting those plays, and they've been for good gains. Shotgun here for LC3. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down for a sack. That is the 5th sack for Bryant Cross. 1 sack away from tying an RFL record, which was set by Stephen Wilcox by the Crusaders last season for the most sacks in a single game. And you got to kind of have to give credit to LC3 for giving him those sacks, because he's ran into him quite a few times, and that time he could have once again just stepped up in the pocket. Instead goes back for a 10-yard loss. Second and 20. LC3 scrambling outside, and he'll go out of bounds. Looks like if he had just planted his foot and went straight up the field, probably could have outran the defense. Possibly could have picked up the first down, but either way, good scramble. Picks up 9. Third down and 11, though. Still a distance to go here for the Thunderbirds. LC3 dropping back, looking to pass, and he will try to get outside. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a sack, this time by Doyle. He's been sacked 8 times in this ball game. And I'm not going to lie, this game, I'm not going to credit or fault the offensive line for this. LC3 just trying to get crafty and get outside the pocket and do something good. But, I mean, you got to give credit to the Lancers defense. They've done a good job chasing him down and taking him down for the amount of sacks that they have into short games. But here they are in field goal range. Field goal kick is up, and it is good. Now the Thunderbirds take themselves a 6-point lead over the Lancers after the kick by Wheeler goes through the uprights. And that was straight down the middle. Beautiful kick. And it's kickoff time for the Thunderbirds. They'll get this one off to the Lancers. The Lancers just a touchdown away from taking the lead here, or having an opportunity to take the lead if the extra point goes up afterwards. They haven't scored a single offensive point yet. There goes Nate O'Quinn III coming out onto the field. 13 rushes, 58 yards on the day. Good average, 4.4 yards per carry. And here goes his offense out onto the field at the 25. They need him more than anything right now. He is usually their big playmaker on the ground. Been rough though. Hasn't been able to really break out for anything big, especially those long touchdowns, which is what he's noticeable for. Here goes a run, and that is going to be stuffed. Dropped down at the 24-yard line for a loss of a yard. That's Ben Meacham. He's been causing havoc up front here for the Lancers, and man, are the Thunderbirds glad to have him back in the starting lineup. He's been back for the past couple, 2-3 weeks. There goes NO3, spinning around, trying to make some plays. Beautiful spins. He was looking crafty there on that run, able to get past the 30-yard line at the 32. Results in a gain of 8. And it's now 3rd and 3. Big third down here for the Lancers. Can he pick up the first down? They'll go with the draw play, and NO3's got the first. They're not going to give up on their workhorse. Has been killing the game all season for them yet. There he is, moving the chains. First down and 10 at the 38. I formation for the Lancers. As they'll have Mason under center here. And they'll run again. Not going to be the same results, though, as the previous carry, as he is dropped down right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Met there by Marquise Holmes. Second down and 10. The Lancers, Trey Mason in the shotgun, still handing this football off to NO3. Gets a nice gain. That's actually Stephen James checking in to get his first carry on the night. Picks up 6 yards. It's 3rd down and 4 now for the Thunderbirds. And Stephen James still in the backfield. They'll actually hand it off to him here on 3rd down. And it will not work out. I do not agree with that play call. Probably should have called something different there. There's a lot of running on that play, but then again, you look at the passing totals for the Lancers in this whole ball game. They have not been able to make anything happen. I don't even think he's completed more than 2 passes still. Great defense by the Thunderbirds. It has been spectacular all night. Have not given up a single point offensively. And defensively, here goes a punt. This one skyrocketed into the air again. And look at this. Once again, Madden problems. This game has been plagued with a lot of Madden glitches and errors, I'll have to say. Definitely gets annoying at times, but like I said, only got to deal with this for about 4 weeks. And Madden 19 will be around the way, and then it's playoff time, which is when the hype gets real in the RFL. Can't wait to see who's going to be our next Relocation Bowl champion. Here we go, 1st down and 10, LC3 in the shotgun. Play action as he'll look to throw. Scrambles, and he will slide to avoid contact. Goes down at the 49. It was good, Coach Brown. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Good scramble there by LC3. Picks up 9 on the carry. Sets up just a 2nd down and 1 situation here for the Thunderbirds. What's good, Walter White? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Comes in with a prediction saying that the Lancers are going to pull off an upset here. The final score, 21-19. We'll see. There's a handoff. Ronnie Nickens He gets chopped right from underneath. Sent them flying on the back of his head. There's a big hit there by Xavier Bars, but an even better job by Ronnie Nickens to even hang on to that football. Usually you see hits like that. That ball is coming out, but great job there holding on to the football for the first down. And that's going to also be the end of the third quarter. This is the final quarter here of this ball game. And the Thunderbirds looking to claim their 12th victory on the season. Can they get it done here against the Lancers? We'll see. Still a close game. 6-point deficit they trail by. And this will be a big scoring drive for the Thunderbirds if they can get it done. We'll have to see, though. 1st and 10 at the 46. What's good, Jaguars fan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I formation here for the Thunderbirds. Play action. As LC3 is taken down for a big loss. Back at the other 46-yard line. That is going to be a 9-yard loss on the sack. I don't know what it is. It just looks like way too many play action calls being called here for the Thunderbirds. Really been killing them. Once again, another play action. LC3 trying to scramble. This time they got a spy on him, though. Tries to hit the spin move on Tim Pennington, but veteran, solid linebacker like Pennington, he's not going to fall for that. One of their best tacklers on defense, and he does a great job in the open field. One-on-one with LC3. Not a lot of guys in the league going to be able to do that. What's good, Nolan Hinder? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd down and 17. LC3 once again throwing while on the move, and he just misses it. I'm going to have to say this straight up. LC3 having himself a rough game here. Big reason is just, I think, the play calls. He's not comfortable with them. You can see the play actions and things like that. He's not really trusting his offensive line. He's getting chased out of the pocket. At times, he's running into pressure, but a lot of the times, just you can tell that he is just not comfortable with the plays, and it's just not resulting in anything big for the Thunderbirds yet. And they got to get something going quick, because if the Lancers catch steam and just score one touchdown, they got the lead just like that. So Thunderbirds defense has done an excellent job all the way up to this point. And if they keep having to get onto the field, at some point if they get tired, may not be able to hold up. But we'll see here. Pressed up coverage. 2 safeties deep here for the Thunderbirds. Shotgun for Trey Mason. We look to pass. Looks like man-to-man coverage. And Mason going to scramble. Knocked down at the 44. Great scramble for the first down. What's good, Christopher? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. There's another look at this play. Mason is scrambling. There's been a lot of scrambles here from both the quarterbacks. In my opinion, I just don't see the receivers doing a good job at all, really getting open for either side. DeAndre Can had a couple of really big catches, over 100 yards receiving, but other than that, I really haven't seen anything on the offensive side for the Thunderbirds. And as for the Lancers, they look like they haven't been able to complete nothing. Sideline catch right there, but does not have both feet in bounds, incomplete, and that brings up 2nd down and 10. Incompletion, 2nd down and 10. Shotgun, Trey Mason. He'll look to pass again. Moving around, throws this one into the flats, and he's 4 of 11. I still can't believe the Lancers only allowed him to throw the ball 11 times at this point. A lot of times he's scrambled, though, as well. And so it's just been a weird game offensively when it comes to play calling and just outcomes and results of the plays. Haven't seen anything like too crazy. There's been a lot of short, weird plays from both teams. And that's what's resulted in this low-scoring affair that we're watching so far. But 3rd down and 7. 2 backs in the backfield here with Mason, but he'll look to pass again, and he'll just scramble. Slides. He's got the 1st down. And Toronto better start looking to get a quarterback spy or something, because he continues to keep scrambling like that and get closer to the end zone. Could set them up nicely for a scoring drive to try to take the lead. Here's another look at this play. Good job by the offensive line, though, holding their blocks on a solid defensive line that the Thunderbirds have. 4-man rush, though, and everyone held their blocks, and Mason was able to take it to move the chains.
Let's go. 3-19.
Mason looking to pass here. He's got himself a good clean pocket. Lets one fly, and he's got himself a reception. T.J. Wisney. Been the only guy he's really been able to complete with. 3 out of his 5 passes that have been completions has been to Wisney. And Wisney able to make a nice catch, and in coverage, Jiren Gray did an excellent job. The minute he caught that football, made the tackle, and he was with him step by step. So that's some good coverage there. And the Lancers starting to move the football. Still only 36 passing yards for Trey Mason in this ball game. That is just a shocker. There goes a draw play, and N03 cannot pick up the first down in a 2nd and inches. Good defense by the Thunderbirds. Look at this. 2nd in the league in takeaways, and they haven't gotten any so far in this ball game, but they've had great defense. Haven't given up a single score here in this one. They try to pitch it out, and a great play there by the defense. Brought down by Wayne Norman. There's just no better linebacker in the league today in the RFL that is plugging holes and making plays like this on the defensive side of the ball. That's a big reason on why he's looking like a shoe-in to win the linebacker and defensive player of the year award for the 2nd consecutive year in a row. But here goes the Lancers. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Mason in this shotgun. They may want to keep quarterback spy on him if he looks to pass. But he'll throw, and he's got the first down. Big reception there to John Johnson. John Johnson. First down and 10 at the 33. This is an easy stick route there. A little bit of an off-target ball. Had to go low to get it. He had to go extremely low. That was a great catch. That almost hit the turf. He was able to get his hands right underneath of it and come up with a big catch to move the chains there for the Lancers. What's good, Chill Pill Jr.? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10, play action. Getting chased, outruns the defense, and he's got the first down. Trey Mason getting it done here for his team. 9 carries, 82 yards, scrambling out of the pocket. He's done a good job extending plays. You already know this defensive line isn't all that great as far as defensive ends and getting to the quarterback. At times they do a pretty okay job. But as far as outside containment, that has been something they've really struggled with. And Trey Mason has been picking them apart. First down and 10 here at the 21-yard line. Play action. Mason getting chased down again. And he is taken down by Woody at the 17-yard line. Picks up a gain of 4. Still shocked to see that the Thunderbirds hasn't sent anybody to spy on Mason at this point. Try to slow him down from making a big play or making those big scrambles, which he's already been doing. They give up a touchdown there. Here is going to be crucial. There's a handoff. Stephen James to the outside. One block to be made, but he tries to hit a spin move, which he should have just been patient a little bit and set up that block. But either way, it's a first down for the Lancers. And that's actually going to set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line at the 8. Starting to look scary here for the Thunderbirds. All the Lancers are a touchdown away from tying it up, an extra point away from taking the lead. What's good, Jason? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Lancers looking to pull off a tremendous upset here. Play action, and he fumbles. Recovered by the Thunderbirds. Jiren Gray with the recovery. Unbelievable. And you can hear the boos just roaring all over the stadium. That is an upsetting play, to say the least, for the Lancers. That's an obvious fumble. Here's another look at this play. Great job there by McCarthy. Comes through, forces the fumble, and one of their best drives on the night ends up in a turnover. It's crazy. We were just talking about how they are number 2 in the league in turnovers. Didn't have any so far in this ball game, and right when they needed one, they got one in the red zone. There goes Ronnie Nickens, and the Thunderbirds just looking to try to run out some clock, to try to put this game away and maintain the lead. Good tackle made there by Shabazz. 2nd down and 8. We are now under 6 minutes left in this ball game. Can the Thunderbirds run this timeout and come up with their 12th win of the season? Play action. Here they go. Wide receiver screen to the outside. He's got one guy to make miss or to beat. Stiff arm. And he will have a huge gain down the field on the right sideline. LC3 fired up about the play. And that was wide open. They just tried to send the house, tried to send a blitz there to get to LC3 for some pressure. And a great block on the outside by the receiver. And look at this. Fata Nakun has had himself a fantastic game here for the Thunderbirds. That's a great block, though, once again on the outside. I didn't get to see what receiver it was that sent the block, but great block to spring him for a big gain. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line after a huge play to move the chains. Pistol formation, LC3. 2 receivers out wide and 2 tight ends. Here goes a pass, and that's going to be T.J. Reynolds, the rookie with his first catch of the day. And that almost comes up for a first down, gets 9. And that sets up now, actually 8-yard on the play. 2nd down and 2. There's a handoff from the middle there, and Ronnie Nickens will be denied. There's an injury on the field. Not quite sure who it is. Probably an off-ball injury. And we haven't gotten any signs on who it was, but watch out, Fata Nakun. At the bottom of your screen in the slot. He's been killing it. Pistol formation, LC3, play action. And he will scramble to the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. They take a 2-possession lead. And that may have just closed this ball game out. Clutch run by LC3. That may have just put this one away. T.J. Reynolds, the rookie, hyping him up after a big play. And there was just nobody on that right side. All they had was a defensive end and the safety, who's all the way in the back of the end zone there. Sessions got there, but just too late. And, of course, the DN, Bryant Cross, who's got 5 sacks on the day. He couldn't chase him down, though. And there goes a big touchdown. They're going to go for 2 here, just in case. Shotgun, LC3. Setting up a screen pass to Ronnie Nickens. Nice little stiff arm, but well played by the Lancers, so they don't get the 2 points. And the Lancers offense, who hasn't scored a single point in this ball game, will have to get back out onto the field, and they cannot afford to waste a single possession. 11-yard touchdown there on that drive to cap that one out with 6 points for the Thunderbirds. 2-point conversion, no good, but feels good when you know you got yourself a 2-possession lead over the opposition. Got more than enough time. 3 minutes, 59 seconds, all 3 of their timeouts. But something's got to snap in this offense and soon, because if not, this ball game is over. And it's got to start right here. And here we go. Lancers coming out onto the field. Like I said, 0 points in this whole game. Haven't scored a single point offensively. Haven't even gotten a field goal. Defensive touchdowns, the only reason why they're on the board. If they didn't even get that, it would be a shutout right now. First down and 10. Trey Mason looking, throws. Big boy catch made there by Kenny Bills. Only 55 passing yards on the day for Trey Mason. 50%. I don't know if the coverage has just been that great by the Thunderbirds or what, but it has been a rough day throwing the football for the Lancers all night. Shotgun here. Trey Mason in the gun. Big drive here for him. There's a throw, a completion, and a first down as he's able to find his favorite target on the day. That's T.J. Wisney. Clock has been stopped. They said there is an injury on the field. Could be another off-ball injury again. Xavier Mays in on the tackle there along with Fells. He's going to move the chains. First down and 10. It's looking like a good drive here for the Lancers so far. Touchdown will be big. They want to try to score as fast as possible. If anything, at best, at least before the 2-minute warning. Here goes a beautiful throw over the middle, and there goes that man again. T.J. Wisney right across the middle on the dig route. First down, Lancers. Looking good right here. Trey Mason, he's on fire. He's feeling it. He knows how big and important this game is. A loss here guarantees that they will not be in the playoffs for a second consecutive year. They've never been in the playoffs in franchise history. First time this team became a part of the RFL was last season in Season 2. They were close, lost it by a game. First down and 10. Here goes a throw again. This time could not be held on to. Tried to squeeze that one out to his receiver, Poyer. And he could not make his first catch of the night. Empty field here for Trey Mason. He'll take off, and he'll scramble for the first down. Avoids the contact. Looks like Barnes was coming in hot to try to take his head off. But he slides, picks up the good yardage that they need, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. As there's just exactly 2 minutes left in this ball game, down by 12 are the Oklahoma City Lancers. Can the Lancers score 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes? We'll have to find out and see if they have what it takes. Looking good so far, but they've been in the red zone a couple times and have turned the ball over and haven't been able to do anything for points. Can they score their first offensive points here of the day? He'll throw while on the move. Great catch. And he will be marked down at the 1. Good job coming back to the football. Man, that would have been big had he been able to catch that for a touchdown. But it's first and goal. Lancers looking to score here. Mason getting pressured down. He will go for a sack, but an obvious face mask penalty. So unnecessary. That could have been a huge play for the Thunderbirds. That could have probably put this one away. Instead, that's going to remain a first down for the Lancers and actually move them closer. And actually looks like that moved them back. Why is the ball saying it's at the 6-yard line? Wow. I guess from where the spot of the foul happened. Okay, I get it. So the ball is down at the 6-yard line. Here goes the Lancers under center here. Mason looking to pass, a little bit more breathing space. Lets one fly in the back of the end zone, incomplete. They've got 3 more opportunities. Best believe if they don't score within these 2, they're going for it on 4th down. 5 wide, empty set. Mason looking, throws, catch is made, but 8:03, not in the end zone. Only a 3-yard gain, 3rd and goal. They've been passing this whole time and have not been able to find the end zone. Defense making some adjustments. And he tried to throw it to his receiver who was getting open on the slant, but the blitz by Jiren Gray gets there. And that's why when you got speed at the linebacker position, it pays off to blitz that guy. One more chance. If they don't get it, it's game over for sure. Mason spinning around, extending time. Scrambles, and he will be denied. Thunderbirds able to get the turnover on downs. And man, has this defense looked spectacular for the Thunderbirds here in the second half of the season. I gotta watch out here though. Could give up 2 points. There's a handoff, and Nickens, he'll just cruise his way for the first down. And that should probably put an end to this game for sure. First timeout called there by the Lancers. They fought hard. Their defense did a good job. Their offense just could not finish a single drive. This was a terrible performance by the Lancers offensively. But even better, though, we've got to credit the defense of the Thunderbirds. They have become a top defense for sure in the league starting this season. I mean, last season they were a team that just had a lot of firepower on the offensive side of the ball, and they actually had a solid defense since being a part of the league. They had a solid defense last season, went to the NFC Championship in their first, in the NFC, all the NFC teams, that was their first year in the league, but I mean, in their first season, able to go to the NFC Championship. Unfortunately, they lost to the Mexico City Diablos, but there's a whole different story now. Diablos look like they aren't even going to be in the race for the playoffs at all. And so the Lancers coming out onto the field. That was actually a good job by the Thunderbirds punting that one away, even though, second down again. That actually just hurried up and pushed them further out onto the field to help their defense. And look at this interception. Jyron Gray, the rookie. That definitely puts it into this one. Mason just was off target there. Jyron Gray with a nice adjustment to get this football. It's a little bit low, a little bit below the waist at the thigh area, but great adjustment to make a play on the football, get the interception, and the Thunderbirds it's a couple of plays away from closing this one out. Great victory once again on the road. And they already know all they need is a couple of knees, and this one's all over. They'll take the knee to burn the final timeout of the Oklahoma City Lancers. One more knee, and it'll be celebration time for the Thunderbirds once again. 12 wins on the season. That's just spectacular. Last season, I believe they were 11-5, so they already have the same amount of wins they had this season. This has been an even better season. Last season, they were pretty much a team stacked with rookies. They got a lot of rookies starting once again this season, and they have become an even better team. Knee has been taken there, and I guess they have to take one more. And here they go. One more knee, and this game is over. And there it goes. Clock hits 0. And that's ball game. The Toronto Thunderbirds gets it done once again. And I forgot to announce this, but I'm pretty sure he's going to win it. But Coach Kozera leads for Coach of the Year in the NFC. And I have to agree with that. I mean, Madden gets it right that time. There's no coach really in the league that I have that really puts in as much time to get his team prepared for the next game as Coach Kozera. And, I mean, this is a big reason why I feel that the Thunderbirds are having so much success. Despite the punt playbook that he had sent me today, I mean, had to download that, seen a couple of unnecessary punts, but, I mean, still a great year here for a first-year coach. And Coach Kozera, like I said, you put in the time at that coaching position, this is the type of outcomes you're going to get. And it'll definitely be a lot more competitive when we get more coaches in the league who develops their own game plans and playbooks and things like that. Can't wait to see, how much more explosive and competitive this league will be in the future. But appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. Great game here once again for Toronto. They improved to 12-1 on the season. As for the Lancers, they drop under 500 as they will fall to 6-7. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys coming through, checking out this game. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next one at 8 p.m. What's good, Milo? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And tomorrow's game will be, let me check that out real fast, let you guys know. Tomorrow's game will be the Monarchs and the Explorers. We got ourselves another head coach having himself a game. That's going to be Coach Nolan Hinder in the comments. Best of luck to you there, going up against the Monarchs there, and you'll have home field advantage, so it should be good. Number 4 ranked team in the league, and I mean, can't wait to see how things going to turn out. It's your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.